Hi, I'm back with the OC with my latest predictions regarding the 2026 predictions for the Fire Horse in Mumbai Sevilla. Later, we'll also discuss some predictions that are likely 2026. For the first prediction, I feel there's an uneasy feeling related to Donald Trump. There will be big news related to him, whether it's good or bad news. I feel like Donald Trump also has to be careful with his health. That's what I predict. I feel there will be news that's no less good coming from Donald Trump. For 2026, we will still be marked by what's called Yarinfi. Natural disasters are more towards large very large water coming down onto the road surface, causing flash floods and very large floods. And in my explanation, I saw the predict like a dam or reservoir breaking. So I see there will be a very large water element that spills over air. Then there's also one area I can't even name, maybe Aceh, Takta, Dang, or North Sumatra, Dabake. But for Jakarta, we have to be careful. So that North Jakarta is like that. There will be rising sea levels or flooding. There will also be flooding and an inundation of the land. That's what happens in what's it called? In a disaster will occur. Because also, why does it happen? There's also something called a weather cycle, an annual cycle. Well, I feel like the weather cycle is also not friendly. So, the water is really not friendly. Then also the flooding is really the rain is not friendly at all. One moment it's raining, the next moment it's hot like that. Moving on to the next forecast. If, for example, I discuss natural disasters more towards flash floods in Aceh, North Sumatra, is it possible in Jambi and all sorts? And even in North Jakarta, there are leaking embankments, broken embankments or dams that have broken. This time there was also something like, because of the very high rainfall I saw in my head, there was a whirlwind, like a tornado that was very powerful, could destroy, it destroyed several locations or have or something like that. So the wind was strong. It could cause the trees to fall. Well, there was also a tornado which is still related to extreme weather. So why is this extreme weather really unpredictable? Well, this really is there is a tornado like that. The next one. In my vision, in my mind's eye, I saw there was a skyscraper and there was this tall building in a big city, fire, but on the upper floors. And it could cause very, very many casualties. And it was very significant. What this means, the fire was not known what caused it. It is still unknown. But the fire really made people scared, and people on the upper floors could not go down. Well, that is one of the tragedies that we will face in 2026, considering that the fire element is still getting stronger. Well, that will happen. There is a skyscraper later. Help me! The fire is very big here. Youngest floor is already very full, and indeed it must be doused or put out by firefighters because there is fire in the skyscraper. That's it. Next, moving on to the next prediction. Actually, I'm a bit not lazy to discuss celebrity beliefs, but it's not that I'm lazy. It's just the celebrity divorce turmoil has indeed become an annual cycle high. In my opinion, I don't feel there is anything strange anymore with the prediction someone getting divorced and all that kind of thing. It's already been there from the start. There will definitely be arguments. There will be marital turmoil. So, but still, I predict that in 2026, when will the marriage be? The divorce will be sudden. There are also those who marry in a contract marriage. Then, when the time expires, then they separate again. Well, that might happen too. Many artists or public figures have problems with their partners. They get caught cheating. They get caught committing domestic violence, and it might turn out that their husband is gay or can't be given what's it called physical or spiritual support to his wife. Um, medical cardips. This will all happen. So there will be a lot of divorces. That will surprise us because the Sultan then also, because he was previously cool and had popularity as a big artist, suddenly it's all over. Yes, that's my message. Hopefully, this doesn't happen. To the economic situation, the economic situation is still hot, still unstable. Then also, the economic situation is not yet stable. So, the economic situation is still unstable. I I think there will be a continuation of the fire story. I saw fires being burned on the street and tires being burned on the street. The same with the protesters. I also felt like they all scattered onto the streets. But I can't say whether it's worse than yesterday or worse than 2026. I don't dare say that. But there will be some kind of riot like that. That hopefully it won't be like what happened abroad, like Nepal or something that's too go extreme. Hopefully that won't happen either. And the next prediction is I have and received a vision. Hey, this vision is more towards our children in 2026 will be bullied a lot. There will be bullying, and the children will be shaken and could try stupid things or try things that are, sorry, for example, suicide. Bullying makes people down, and bullying makes people commit suicide too. This exists not a trend, but this will happen. Again, there will be more. There will be more bullying that takes victims and is very inhumane. So as much as possible, we should have body shaming, disturbing people through bullying, social media, bullying, or anything like that. Please don't do that because you don't know if they are in good condition or not. Well, in 2026, there will be a prophecy that maybe they are down and then jump from a building, and that is suicide because of bullying. Okay, like that. In my inner prophecy, I saw this, and I saw a very heavy picture. A young artist is suffering from kidney cancer, but I can't mention his initials. He is very active in the music world, and He has a distinctive voice in what? Singing. Hopefully, he is given good health and hopefully nothing bad happens to him because he is cancer. Hopefully, it doesn't get worse. So long as I pray in the name of Roriosi that he will always be healthy and he has a long, healthy life. Because I think this is a bit dangerous. So I feel like this young artist, a man who is good at singing and is famous in the music world, is affected by an illness like that. But by saying this, don't make it a paranoia. No, so don't let this happen. Don't make it a mindset of fear. I actually hope he gets well soon. Okay, guys, Pigiosis 2026 prediction, which is also good. Please, what's the name? Digest it, and what's the name? Put it in your mindset so that it becomes good, that we also have achievements that are not inferior to those abroad. Yes, basically, I also feel that Indonesia is getting more and more advanced in the world of social media. I mean, and I really admire that, actually. Well, but the activities, but all the bad ones, I hope that's enough and there's no continuation. Okay? I think that's it. So I'll see this 2026 prediction. I can only give a message from all the predictions that I've revealed here, are revealed here. Let's start doing good again in 2026 without looking at ethnicity, race, religion, and caste desire to do good. Because by doing good, everything will be good. The universe also supports something better. The point is, we must love each other in 2000 until 2026. In 2026, we will truly help each other, respect each other, and help each other. Hopefully, this is helpful. Thank you for watching the Rekiosi prediction video vlog. Yeah.